What's up guys, welcome back to my car. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. Today we are partnering with Gridewise and I'm going to be delivering with DoorDash and Uber Eats and using Gridewise to calculate my earnings, and I'm going to tell you everything that Gridewise offers. I've been testing out this app over the past week so I could get like the full concept of everything that they offer, and today I want to share it with you guys while I'm out delivering, doing my normal delivery shift. Before I log into both of my apps, I want to show you my earnings for the week so far. Gridewise is not just a mileage tracker, they offer so much more. I'm going to put on the screen my earnings for the week so far. I've made $155.10 and I tracked my miles the whole time and it came out to 91.7 miles. And with the mileage deduction, I am able to claim $51.36 on my taxes. So if you don't know how taxes work, you have to calculate all of your miles that you worked with the income that you made for the year, and you get a tax break on those miles. Since we are 1099, we get that money back from our taxes, and the 2021 standard mileage deduction rate of 56 cents per mile is what I get in Florida. It might be different in your state. So when you have this app, it'll tell you what it is in your state and it will calculate it for you. Like, that was nice to see. So since I use 3 apps currently, it's nice to see it all calculated in one place. The newest feature for Gridewise is the where and when to drive. So if you scroll down a little bit, this will show you the when to drive. And this is what I see. So down here where it says food, you could change that to rideshare, food, grocery, or a package. I'm just doing food. So I have the food clicked, and today is Sunday and I should expect 1.86 trips per hour. So like almost to an hour, which is pretty accurate of what I see in my area. Thursdays and Tuesdays, however, that surprises me because Tuesdays I stopped delivering that day. I just take that whole day off. So now I'm gonna go into where to drive. My market is Tampa. I'm currently in Brandon, which is like right next to Tampa, but I try to avoid Tampa is what I'm saying. But they are saying that it is busier over there on Northeast Park, Richmond Place, the Marina Club of Tampa. Maybe I need to try out Northeast Park because that is showing that it is super busy. So that's definitely something I need to do. So I have both of my apps logged in and I'm going to go back to Gridewise, and I'm already getting an order. All right, so it looks like I got my first McDonald's order, $7.25, right? For 4.5 miles. I'm gonna accept this, and then before I start driving, I'm gonna go back to my Gridewise and turn on the tracker. So all you do is swipe it right there and it is turned on. It will now start tracking my miles and how long I drive today. So let's go pick up this first order. 18, 19, 22. All right, thank you.
No problem. Have a good one.
You too. All right, I got the order. I'm gonna put it in my hot bag. It was already sitting there when I walked in. So it's a leave at door and it is 3.4 miles away. So the new feature, where to drive, is especially good for Lyft and Uber drivers. It shows you what events are happening in your area and the timings. Also, when it comes to like the airport, if you want to go to the airport, there would be a lot of people looking for rides. It shows you the airplane arrival times, which is super helpful. The when to drive feature really catches my eye because it's not what I've experienced in the past. Like, I even stopped driving on Tuesdays because they are completely dead, but This shows that Tuesdays are actually good in my area, so maybe it's changed. I haven't delivered on a Tuesday in like months. That's how dead it was. So I was trying to avoid that. With this data, I'm gonna be testing it out and delivering on a Tuesday. So today's Sunday. I'm expecting it to be busy, just as busy as it shows. So far, I mean, I turned these apps on and I'm getting bombarded with orders. Whoa, okay, $14.50. It's 2 orders, but it's only 5.3 miles at the Kiki's I am parked at. I have never picked up from this place because I can never find parking. So I figured, since I'm not on an order, I will circle the parking lot and find a parking spot, and boom, I got an order. I got a double order. That's a really good pay ratio. So let's go get this order. Hi, I'm picking up for Uber.
And the name?
I have 2, Andrea and Manny.
Okay.
All right, so both of their orders were sitting there ready to go. The first one is a leave at door. It is 2.8 miles. It's the dark blue. And then the light blue is the second order, which is a little bit further. So let's go drop these off. So far we've been blessed with low mileage per pay ratio. That's what I was talking about when I said it's a really good ratio. I like to take, like if it's an $8, I like to do at most 4 miles. Otherwise it is, you know, wasting more time per money. But what I've noticed over the past week with using Gridewise is that even though some orders I will be driving more, like that tax break adds up quick. So it makes me look at these orders differently. It's helping me not be so picky when it comes to longer miles. So let me know if y'all agree with me or what you think about mile. Ooh. She's sending me a message.
You were on Heather Lakes Boulevard. Don't make the left turn. It tells you to make.
Okay, she said once I'm on the street, don't take the left turn. It tells me to make. They said don't take the left turn that it's telling me to take, which it was bringing me to like the back of the complex where there's a gate that doesn't open. So that was important. I got to the gate, she sent me the code right away, and yeah, that was smooth. I'm almost to her place. The next one is a meet at door, and it is 2.5 miles away from here. $5.57 for 1.5 miles. That is too close to deny. And the McDonald's is right here where I pulled over at. Hi, Uber for 48766.
You don't have the cappuccino coffee? Can you plug it in?
The cappuccino machine?
Yeah. Okay. Can you go that way?
That took a little bit of extra time, so they did not message back or answer the call. Their espresso machine wasn't working, so I said substitute it with whatever you have. So they did like regular coffee. It's just gonna have, I mean, that's all they had. It was either that or them canceling, like refunding that item. So it's a leave at door, and it is 1.5 miles away. Resume dash. All right, no drop off action. It's an apartment, but she was standing outside waiting for me. So I did not want her to see my GoPro. I have both apps on and waiting to see what order I could get next. All right, we finally got some action. $11, 6.6 miles. It's at Chipotle, which is in the plaza across the street from me. So we're gonna accept this order. All right, it is a leave at door. They told me to ring the bell, and it is 6.3 3 miles away. It'll take me 12 minutes to get there. It's in my hot bag. Your delivery apps do send you a mileage report at the end of the year, but they're only calculating the time when the food is in your car. So from the restaurant to the customer's house is the only miles that they calculate, when actually you are able to claim from the start of your shift to the end. So I was driving and I accepted this order, $7 for 4.2 miles. I just screenshotted it, accepted it because I was driving, and we are almost there. All right, so there's a Chipotle inside the mall and there's one outside the mall. I always pick up from the one outside the mall. The navigation was yelling at me that I'm going the wrong way, and I'm like, no, I'm not. But it was the one inside of the mall, so I couldn't find parking. And it's saying to take it to a business, so I'm just gonna run it in. There's so many people. So it's 11:30 now. I just dropped that order off and parked. I ended my mileage tracker. So far it says I only made $17 today, but I noticed there's a big delay on when the orders actually hit the tracker. I guess like when you do them throughout the day, then like there's a delay and then they add. So with that being said, I'm going to give it a couple hours. I'm gonna go home and eat, and I will show you guys the whole review on what I made today, the miles I drove, and all the other information that Gridewise gives me. All right, it's a few hours later. It actually took a few hours. I kept checking in and it would update like an order every time, so the number slowly went up. I googled it and this is what Google said: automatic earnings take time to synchronize. This may result in partial earnings for the day until it is fully synced. Please be patient and make sure to check regularly to see your earnings populate. Gridwise organizes your earnings based on when the trip was accepted. So it did take a few hours. So my earnings for the week jumped up to $206. I made $50.88. A couple of the Uber Eats orders did go up a couple dollars. On Uber Eats, I made $25.13. On DoorDash, I made $25.75. 35.6 miles, and I delivered for 3 hours. So $50 divided by 3 hours, I made $16 per hour, which is pretty normal in my area. So even though Gridwise is sponsoring today's video, they wanted me to be completely honest with you guys and point out anything that isn't working or anything that I don't like about the app. This is my honest review and demo for you guys. So if you liked what you've seen in today's video, definitely try the app out. I will link it in the description and in the first comment below. You could download this app for free. They also have an upgraded membership, which is $9.99 a month, and it gives you more in-depth features. Today I used the free version. So thank you so much for watching this video. Give it a thumbs up, make sure you're subscribed, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.